We're doing a show. I'll do it. We're
Yeah.
doing a show on March 30th, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m.
Yes.
And Underground Comedy Club.
Yes.
Tickets are on Book My Show. The name of the show is called Wild Comedy Nights.
Yes.
All five of
Yes.
us, the four of us plus Gautham Govindan is
Yes.
performing. Get your tickets right now. We'll be doing our tightest material, which will be recorded for YouTube.
Yes.
See you at the venue.
Yes.
See you.
Also, just subscribe to our channel, guys. Come on. The second season is renewed now.
and
there-
breaking in the end.
There's
there will
no
be-
shame in that, bro.
No shame.
There's no
I've never seen anyone be like, come on.
Come on,
man.
dude. No, just subscribe to our channel.
Sign the treaty.
Comment, dude. Comment. That's all we want.
Yeah,
If you
comment.
we'll reach
Algorithm,
more
guys.
people.
Algorithm, comments.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we
Likes.
will be more regular. Don't worry about
20
it.
comments and I'll slap him. Let's do this.
Also, dude, these people are asking what is Bamba mentality. Can someone of you explain what Bamba mentality is?
You know, right? You know. Anand.
On the podium like that.
It's fine, bro.
People are stopping me on the road and like, can you explain what Bamba mentality? And I'm like, all right, we'll bring in.
Because
You know Kobe Bryant, right? Do you? Of course, it's related. Trust me, I will reach them by the end of the story. Kobe Bryant is whenever he plays.
Hold
so like
on, right there. Hold on, right there. Can you explain what Bamba is first? Then you just say what Bamba is.
I'll explain.
Okay,
So you know when Kobe Bryant plays Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
That's what it's
He
called.
used to play.
Sorry.
Look at the camera, but why are you looking down?
Because he's
I'm listening.
he's like walking
Not
by.
making eye contact with the camera, dude. No, camera.
No,
is
he's afraid because if he looks up, he'll be like, Shamik, you tell.
he will.
That is why he's like
You
walking.
think we'll let him go? Dude.
So you know when Kobe Bryant plays, it's like used to play. Thank you. It's called Mamba mentality, like a snake, Mamba snake. But then when Jyotin and Somnath perform comedy, it's the equivalent, but Odia.
what
So
the hell
it's
is
called-
Okay. What about you? Tell me. What
That's all I know, man. That's all I
He's
know.
like, we cut this one. Let him tell.
Say what?
We want to know what you think of, like, what do you know, think the
It's
meaning
Mamba
like-
of.
mentality is I don't know. Did you tell?
It's like this, sometimes you see abstract art. You can't describe it. It's not.
That's a good
That is
answer.
good. That's a good answer.
It's
though.
what you make of it. Like,
Yes.
you are your own Bamba. Just remember
Bamba
that.
in Odia
I've never
is
been
like,
more jealous of you, dude. Like, what a bail. And it won. That was apparently the right answer. So fucking back you bailed.
But you
Bamba-
didn't study for
Wait a
exams.
second. Anand was right. Both of you are actually
See,
right.
You can't be wrong.
That's one more thing. In this podcast, nobody's wrong. First of all, we're making the rules as we go.
Oh.
Bamba means it's like dumb, not dumb, like more like stupid and between stupid and dumb. It's a term. It's a very
Got it.
No, actually, you say stupid, you say dumb, and then if it is beyond that, you have like, okay, Bamba.
So
Ah.
Bamba mentality means like
It's a feeling.
no,
It's
you
a feeling,
own your
yes.
dumbness. Like
Yeah,
don't be
it's-
ashamed of it. Like,
Yeah, we
you-
own it.
Yeah.
It's
okay,
aware.
got it.
You are aware of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
When
we embrace it.
yeah, you break the fourth wall and you own it. That's how it means at this moment.
See you guys.
He just
Come for
knows
the
few
show.
words.
Come for the show.
Bamba-
Okay, I'll see you at the show.
Yes, guys. All right. Hello, guys. Hi, everybody. Hi, welcome to the second season of Bamba Mentality podcast. The
Wow.
Yes.
Second season
Yes.
already.
Yes.
Congrats.
We got
Congratulations.
renewed, guys. We got renewed.
Oh.
I
Yes.
have one question. Why the fuck we were not on the first season?
Yeah. bro.
Because we didn't have creative control back then.
Oh.
We just got the creative control.
Oh, you
back
got
and-
free from the studios.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So this is for the fans only. Now we have to also introduce yourself, guys. Come on, I don't.
Anand Rathnam.
Shamik Chakrabarti.
Gautham Govindan.
Say what do you do also? civil,
I am Somnath's friend.
civil engineer.
Oh, I'm a civil engineer.
That's not what we do.
Electrical
Civil
engineer.
Civil engineer.
Manager.
Manager.
Civil manager.
Civil manager.
What tell about you, man? As if all your fans know.
But they know us.
Fair point. Fair
Well,
point.
all our fans know. There are like three of them. All of
Which
So there are
fans
two
you're talking
electrical engineers, two civil engineers, and one
Computer.
Computer science.
Just
Computer
one
science
computer
engineering.
science engineer.
Yeah.
you get
So
the
see,
special
here's the
chair.
thing. We have to start with our agenda for this meeting.
Okay.
Right? This is not a
Podcast.
podcast. Like we have a show on 30th of
March.
What are you
Play along, dude. Play along.
He's keeping us alert.
30th of March,
He's
7
like,
and 9
I say
PM.
30, you say March.
That's exactly how to do it. So
Yeah.
basically, we are doing this whole podcast because we want to sell 150 tickets.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the biggest
150.
show that we are doing on our own.
That's
Like
true.
generally, when we've done 150 tickets,
Yeah.
there was someone else. This is the first time we are
Yeah.
Yeah,
alone.
together.
We have the
Basically.
owners of selling tickets.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
75. We can. Come on, 75 people in India, each show.
Yeah,
it's like
dude,
doable.
it's not,
Bangalore,
I mean,
we are
it's
talking
not
about
just
Bangalore.
I think you are
People
definitely
are
not
not flying in
No,
from
if
other
we
cities.
if they don't come for our show, right?
Yeah.
It's they lost.
That
I
is
don't think we
true.
lost,
Yes.
right?
That is
So
true.
correct.
bro.
We
That
also
is
lost,
true.
but-
Yeah,
but-
but
yeah.
they lost first.
Yeah,
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 it's
yeah.
tough to
lost.
say, hey, it's your loss, but also, I beg
Yeah.
you, please come to my show.
Also,
Let's win together.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's a show like you should really like. This is the show. We will do these jokes for the last time ever. I know you guys are
And
like.
if you
See,
don't come, we will keep doing them.
Yeah, that's much worse.
What is so? And this is like wild. We have wild jokes. I saw your set last night. It was pretty
Pretty wild, right?
Oh.
So wild.
Yeah, bro.
Wild
Roars.
comedy
There were
nights.
roars.
We haven't said why wild because name of the show is called
Wild comedy nights. Wild comedy nights.
30th
7
March,
9 PM.
guys.
30th March.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
Underground
don't watch
Comedy
any
Club.
show in March. Just
Correct.
come for our show
Come
directly.
for our show
Yes.
directly.
And the
Just
financial
We
year
will
is
update
ending.
you. Yeah.
So-
What better way to celebrate
Yes, yes.
And,
than to
celebrate with
tiger.
bad financial decisions, right? That's
Yeah, this is
which also works.
great way to bring in the new year. Yes.
Yeah.
New
Also,
Year.
we are
Financial
Tamil New Year.
Chinese New Year, bro. It's the year of the laugh.
dude.
That's
We have
right.
to. So we got sponsors for our podcast.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wow.
Wow.
Go for it.
You have to read it because they asked for the guest to read it.
This podcast is sponsored by two of the finest comedians from Bangalore, Jyotin Patro and Somnath Padi. These guys. You can support our sponsors by following them on Instagram for free. Scan on screen. What is that shit?
There is the code will appear somewhere.
So, yeah.
Oh, high tech,
Wow.
high tech.
I hope
Wow.
give it to me. Give it to me. Give it
Now
to me.
he'll
All
decide
right.
where it
That's
goes to go.
crazy.
So can you read this sponsor? Little excitement.
Yeah.
Oh, excitement you want. That's
Yeah,
done, bro.
yeah,
Anything
yeah.
else?
For it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
My favorite comedians, Jyotin and Somnath, are fans of this podcast.
Eh?
And I don't know. That's
Yeah,
what
they
it
are
is.
sponsors. Jyotin and Somnath
Oh,
are
okay.
sponsors for
Oh,
this
yeah.
podcast.
He interested. Let's start again.
Please
Okay,
do it.
cool. My favorite comedians, Jyotin and Somnath, are fans of this podcast.
You know what? I didn't have any say in this.
And they decided.
Because I wanted it to be a surprise for you also.
And
because
they
you won't approve
decided.
this.
No, I'll start again. I'll start again.
Start again.
Don't start again.
Don't
start again.
Start again.
And they decided to sponsor it. Okay, I have to start. This doesn't
Start
make any
again,
sense.
start again.
My favorite comedians, Jyotin and Somnath, are fans of this podcast and they decided to sponsor it. You can support them by watching their products for free on YouTube.
Yeah.
Be excited. What are you waiting for?
Don't read me
Oh,
excited.
sorry. What are you waiting for?
It's in bracket. Don't read me
Yeah,
excited.
no question mark also.
Yeah.
It's a statement.
Alright, this is the last one. Read it.
This is like a fucking hostage letter. Read it. Reading as well.
भाइयों और बहनों इस पॉडकास्ट को स्पॉन्सर नया मिला है नो व्हाट
स्पॉन्सर को नया
स्पॉन्सर को नया है मेरे पसंदीदार जो व्हाट
पसंदीदार
पसंदीदार कॉमेडियंस ज्योतिन और
हास्य
सोमनाथ
कलाकार.
आप उनको सपोर्ट करो ताकि ताकि नो
ताकि
वो ताकि ताकि वो
ताकि ताकि
वो ये ताकि वो ये पॉडकास्ट सपोर्ट कर सके
Yes.
धन्यवाद
Yes.
Solid.
So the sponsorship out now we can talk about it. Like, sponsors are
Great,
done,
bro.
right?
Dude, in the podcast that you recorded with us, right? There was times that you hit his knee, and he right after that would just do this.
Oh man. Bastard. Oh man. Bastard.
Yeah.
You
I saw
dirty
it.
man.
I saw it.
Dude, what do you think of me,
Wow.
man?
Don't let this guy start one warfare. He's Mallus, you know how they are.
This is definitely going in.
They're awesome.
Anand is like laughing and
That face, you know. He added that face.
Wow.
But this was correct.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't remember
It's
doing
true,
it.
I saw it.
But also, why were you hitting his leg is also a
Yeah, man.
question.
How about that question? Man? How about hitting your own leg when you laugh? We do that, bro. Who does like this?
But yeah, I didn't know like if you're laughing, you
Hey,
can't
did you
tap
guys
your
follow
friend.
the Ambani wedding, dude?
I followed it.
Yeah,
bro.
I
was
did.
there.
Yeah?
It was great.
You
man.
did a corporate there?
It was great. 5 minutes I did. Dude,
5 minutes.
everyone, dude, every celebrity.
Not
is there.
everybody, we were not there.
Yeah. All right. Most celebrities were there, bro. It
This
was
was not even wedding. This was
Pre-wedding, sorry,
pre-wedding.
pre-wedding.
This is all to
It
launch
makes no
the
sense.
Pre-buzz.
Launch the
Yeah.
wedding.
Launch Jamnagar. Like
Jamnagar,
industrial
the
place.
animal
Vantara,
sanctuary.
Vantara.
The zoo.
Yeah,
Vantara.
Vantara.
What?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
it
didn't
was
know
for that.
Yeah.
They like he's taking
I
care.
said industrial revolution.
Anand Ambani is taking care of a lot of
Elephants is what I heard. He's taking care of it. That. No, that is true.
There
No.
were other animals too.
No, that was the main one. Is he focusing on elephants?
What do
is
you mean
I
the
heard.
main one? There's no main. It's not like a
No,
lead
that-
role. It's the lead in a zoo. It's like they're all it's ensemble.
The
cast.
protagonist.
The elephant city is on top.
That's what I heard actually.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's lead because like it lead the most food. So in that sense, it takes the most. Its rate is the highest. So
Yeah.
it's the lead.
Oh, it's like
Dude, the funniest thing is that Neeta Ambani, she lies so much. She's like, did you know Anand's first word? She's saying this on the mic.
Hathi.
No, it was his first words were not Mama or Papa. They were Jamnagar.
Oh my
Which kid will
god.
say Jamnagar?
Oh
That's.
my
I mean, she's going for a bit clearly,
Yeah, but like,
it's so
really,
bad.
it's a joke,
why
right?
say it as a fact? Nobody believes
But yeah,
it.
then you have to say like Neeta Ambani stand-up comedian doing 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
only
yeah,
then you
yes.
can open a
But
that,
what's
yeah.
unbelievable about that?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Actually, you know what? I kind of believe it
Yeah.
as well. And I
Man,
think
fuck you.
And I disagree.
My first was also Jamnagar actually.
And I disagree when you said like she lies the most. I think she lies the least in that
Oh,
family.
maybe right.
I think
For
there are other
sure.
people.
That's
they're not
probably true.
focusing on the other son.
Correct.
He's pretty.
Mukesh Ambani, right?
Akash.
I don't even
Akash.
know the name.
Akash
Akash Ambani.
Akash
Akash and
Ambani.
Anand.
Yeah,
Anand.
and the sister.
He's married also,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Isha.
Isha
Isha
and
Ambani's
Akash.
house, I've gone
What?
past it multiple
Hey,
times.
oh. You can't pause there, right? Yeah, I've
Bro,
gone
come on.
past it.
That's like the oldest, like the old joke. Yeah, I know Narendra Modi. He doesn't know me.
Yeah.
It's like saying that.
Yeah, the Isha Ambani and the what's the older son? Akash, they are twins.
Yeah?
Yeah, they test
Wow.
tube babies.
Identical?
Test tube?
I don't know. They're test tube babies.
Not fully.
Definitely not.
Not
I
fully.
don't know fully. They're test tube babies. I
Are they
know
good
that.
looking?
Oh yeah?
Are they good looking, bro? That you look up.
No, I'm thinking if it is test tube, maybe some
No,
difference.
test tube babies are not like ugly because they're born in test tube.
No, I'm thinking they would be good looking.
They're
But
good
look,
looking.
Anand
Saying
is
like if
not.
They are good.
Like if
Test
they're
tube
manufactured.
babies,
Actually, they're not test tube. They're in vitro IVF.
in vitro
yeah,
fertilization.
yeah. He corrected me and made it worse.
I think this is more
Out
correct.
with
No, no, to be fair enough, right? Like now, like earlier, we used to say way more crazier things on stage. Way more. Remember that one time Blue Mustache people came and we are all left. How disappointed they would have been. Like somebody did some joke
Oh yeah.
and the
yeah,
show
yeah.
was over. They came with a lot of people to beat the comic
Yeah.
and they were like, yeah, show is over. Come next Thursday. Like nobody's motivated that enough to come again. They're like, all right. Those guys would be so pissed. They're like, dude, you brought us here. Now we have to
Yeah.
beat somebody.
It's like they've come to beat it. Bro, I have one more spot right now. Next week you come to beat me. I'm busy.
Oh yeah.
no, if they come again next Thursday, then I'm like, you know what? Maybe I offended you. Like really.
We have never-
Yeah.
If
That
they
is
put that
like-
effort, then fair enough.
Yeah, set reminder and reach
By the
again
next week they come. By then the
Thursday.
anger would have gone. If
Yeah,
the
nobody
comics-
can hold on to that
If the
kind
comic
of
says like,
anger.
dude, I'm sorry. They're like, okay, chalo, chodo yaar.
Yeah. What's your worst bomb? Just tell out of corporate live show. Just the worst.
I have told this before also that bits Goa.
Just say it again, bro. Every time I hear it, it gets better.
Oh yeah. Oh, there one person in this room also stars in that story.
Okay,
Who is that?
you can start. You can start.
Yeah. So
You can name drop anyone you want. Don't worry about
Who
it.
are here?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
You know who the judges of the competition was? This guy.
That guy.
So,
What a
I'm not
fucking-
sure if it was
Yeah.
rigged. And-
Dude, have I ever been more?
This is like before the
dude,
event
am I
started, they
the-
wrote your name, right?
Yeah,
Gautham,
yeah,
they
yeah.
like,
Dude, they
Gautham.
call me Judge Somnath Padi. That's how fair I am.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
They had mental also.
Whoa, mental judge Somnath. But
They call me.
You win a competition that was not rigged. and
that
then-
is not rigged. Completely fair competition.
Huh.
And then I
Yeah.
go to BITS Goa. And,
Other people's mics are not working and all.
yeah.
Other comics are just like.
We were like throwing clay pots at them when they were performing.
Yeah.
And then, actually, it's very nice because there was some student who was like welcoming me and all that. One person who was a handler.
Yeah,
Right?
no, they have to
And-
be with you all the time.
Yeah, and I was staying in his
came
room.
to pick up you from the airport.
No. Go. I came to
When
the
you enter
college.
the college.
And then from there he picked me up and
Mhm.
then he took me to his room and he told I'll stay in my friend's room. And I was like, okay, cool. And then event is at like 3-4 o'clock and I'm there at like 10 o'clock in the morning, right? So I'm like, okay, what do I do? And I asked him, do you have games on your on your laptop? And he was like, hey. And I was like, yeah, unlock it and give it to
Have
me.
you heard this story?
No,
bro?
No, I've not heard this before.
The bomb started in the morning. At 10 o'clock, the bomb started.
Okay, wait a second. You go to a college, you go to some kid's hostel, like a kid, भैया आपके phone में game.
Yeah, I was playing his FIFA. I was playing his FIFA for like good 2-3 hours.
Oh, man.
And then after that, I went and did auditions. Auditions night, like elimination round. So 20 people from all over the country, the best of the best, the creme de la creme. It was me, dude, one guy, dude, I forgot his name. Wherever he is, Bunty Biswas, shout out. That guy
Bunty
gave
Biswas.
me a lot of tips on comedy
Nice,
that time,
Nice.
which really worked out, right? And
What did he say?
He said, have a funny name.
Oh,
he said, my first 5 minutes are my
So
name.
wait a second. You reach in the morning. 3 o'clock is the elimination round.
Yeah, elimination round.
Okay.
It is in front of 400 people. And Upmanyu and Vipul Goel are judges.
Judges. Okay.
Oh.
I go
So
and
Somnath Jyotin, then
yeah,
Vipul
Vipul
Goel.
Goel, yeah.
Same.
How
same.
did you go down for? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I know, man.
yeah, like
I was like, call Somnath in again.
Also,
Yeah.
you how many minutes were you performing in this?
I was performing 5 minutes.
And you went first.
No, in the audition.
Elimination.
No. I went somewhere in the middle only.
Okay.
Right, and like whatever. I have a good set because it was. I had only 5.
Nice.
And Gautham can never bomb for 5. Like, we know.
That's right.
That's
That's right. Any minute more.
Oh, are you recording that 5? This third.
That's right.
That's how you plug it in. March 38th, he's doing.
And then like so, then whatever. Like so, the winners. One winner hosts, another winner opens for Upmanyu, and third winner opens for this one, right? So Harman was hosting, I was opening.
Oh, Harman also
But-
won.
Yeah, he
Harman.
won. And Arvind Sundar also won.
Okay.
So all
1, 2,
3
3.
Bangaloreans.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Bangalore takedown,
Bro,
invasion.
Bangalore
invasion.
invasion, man.
So you beat
Talk
everyone.
about Bangalore invasion. What a bomb show that
Just
was.
think about the judges for once.
Yeah, they were like
Send
so
the
much
best
writing.
They
comedians.
sent the best product from
From
Bangalore.
Bangalore.
So much writing. So much writing.
Yeah, you all nailed it.
It's good that you didn't send yourself.
Yeah, and then so I finish, and then after that, like I'm opening, and then whatever we go there, it's a 2,000 seater Audi, and I'm opening for Upman. Harman goes, he does some jokes. He's like, whatever, having a tough time, right? But like that's what I thought before going up, that was a tough time.
Okay, let him take the hit, then I'll go and do my job. That's
Yeah,
what you
I'll just
thought,
like,
right?
oh, I have a job, bro. I'm an assassin.
Mm.
Okay, I come in, 5 minutes, get out. That's what I am, right?
Yeah.
And
But it was
yeah.
It was a holy
Headshot.
gun. He didn't know the audience at Sniper.
And then so I go there. So the thing was, the 400 people who saw my material also
where there.
were there in the audience. So before that, so I find out that I have to go and open for him. I don't know that. So I call this guy up. Anand, who was my best friend at that point. Look
mean
how
was?
times have
Still,
changed, right?
still, come on.
Oh man, how my career just changed after just like associating with this bastard. But I called him and I was like, yo man, hey, bro, I don't know anything, dude. I have like 2 minutes.
You called one of the judges, so fair call.
Yeah,
Fair
I
call.
called one of the judges and I was like, what do I do, master?
His Gurukul. You are part of Anand Gurukul.
Yes, Sensei. Sensei, tell me. And he was like, just do crowd work or something. He was giving some
Good
dumb
advice from the man.
I think I remember this. I was talking
they
to you when I
don't
was cleaning my dog's poop. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
just do.
If they don't get
Did
your
you tell him
punchline,
to do crowd work?
I don't
No,
know.
not crowd work. He didn't tell me to do crowd work.
If
He
they-
told me to do you have any other material? Yeah, do that, right? Fucking in front of 2,000 people, right?
Solid.
And I was like, okay, I don't have the confidence for that. I'll do the same 5. Let's see what happens.
But
And
this is how many years into comedy was this?
8 months into comedy.
Okay.
Makes sense.
0.9 years into
That's
comedy.
crazy.
And then after that, I go there and I start doing my Jia Jale joke.
Classic, huh?
Classic joke. And I go and hey, how you guys? I'm from Kerala. you know, whenever I tell someone I'm from Kerala, you know, people ask me weird questions, you know. Like, what is the meaning of that Mallu part in the Dil Se song? And the audience is like, that Kundri, from here, bro, I still remember that area. From here, some 100 people were here who saw it. And they were like, Kundri, Mundri, I was like, oh, hey.
You thought they are with you.
You get it. That's my voice.
Like 400 people are like, you sit in the front.
Yeah, the fuck it.
Oh,
And then I bought, and then like they're just like cutting my this one guitar solo, all punchlines, they're saying it, and then something I say, and then they go ha 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 ha, and I was just like, okay, still trudging on, and then they start clapping. I have my choco bar joke and all I did.
The classics.
Choco bar. The observation, guys. The observation is that is it choco bar? Isn't it more vanilla than chocolate? Shouldn't we call Vanny bar? Verbatim.
Like Vim Bar. Oh,
Yeah,
I get it.
That's right. Verbatim, guys. Verbatim. 8 months in. Goal. Yeah.
Oh man.
Then they booed you off stage.
And so two
No, they
people
clapped
started.
him off, I
Yeah,
think.
clapped me off. So what happened was that these people started clapping. And they're just clapping through whatever I'm saying. Just clapping continuously. And I was like, yeah. As if you guys, nice one, guys. And everybody started clapping, bro.
The whole
The
2000.
whole 2,000 people, I was just staring at a wall of applause. And not the good one.
Yeah.
They were just
And
like applauding.
you were not able to say anything.
I'm saying things and they're just like
Yeah.
doing that. And I turned back and look at the wings and Harman and Upman are like,
Yeah, that was.
Oh.
Yeah, that's too early to deal with that kind of thing into comedy. 8 months in, dude.
Yeah. That is a
That,
respectable bomb, dude. Like
It's like India's
Yeah.
failure that you made it. To
Oh.
the top 3 that early.
bro.
I think no. I think the judges were right, dude. I don't agree with
No,
this.
sorry.
The
The
judges
judges
were
were
right.
right.
Dude, Rotary Mid City. This
Oh, the rich.
the rich one. Dude, Chennai corporate. Okay, for Rotary Mid City. You're thinking, what? What's Mid City, right? That's Rotary, but for 50-year-olds, 50 plus, senior citizens. And the son of the guy of Rotary Mid City liked my stand-up.
Okay.
He said, "Come over."
Huh,
Guy
I
is-
like it, my dad will like it.
Yeah,
Good
classic.
logic. Good
A
logic.
equal to B, B equal
I
to
like
C.
his stand-up. I like my dad.
Understandable.
Yeah, dad likes
Yeah,
stand-up.
stand-up. Oh,
And
I
this
like
guy-
so much.
LHS
He's good in
equal
maths,
arts.
right?
Yeah.
And then these guys are filthy rich in Chennai. They come and they fucking put me up in a 5-star hotel. Where like I'm going there with one duffel bag and chappal, I'm walking in. Politicians are moving around in the hotel.
You
and all.
already know bomb.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay, I know.
Immediately I know it's bomb.
He
And-
called me immediately. Anand, what should I do?
and then, bro, I'm like
Dude,
prepping.
imagine you start recollecting all your bombs and you've called him.
And Anand
wait a second.
He's again cleaning the dog.
Like, there's only one thing Anand does. It's not on stage. But
do a lot of act outs.
Yeah, do fucking crowd work and all. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I actually called him. I called him and asked
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
to,
Oh,
what
yeah,
do
the
rich people laugh
material.
for. And then he was like, do train jokes. I was like,
tanker.
what? What the fuck? This
Yeah.
doesn't make sense at all.
Uh,
And then
I
after that,
mean, you gotta
I
know
go
how to
there
do it.
and they send
I
a...
mean, he's like, yeah, I have some material. You can do this. That.
Yeah.
That would be
I would
fun
done
if
it.
you did like 15 minutes of your
Oh.
material bombed, and they're like, so guys, what do you think about trains?
Yeah. They were destroyed.
Yeah.
We should, you know what? That's a good idea. We should get one like common 20 minutes that we can share in corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah, community.
Yeah, I can share
Community material.
Yeah, I am ready.
Okay,
You wanna
so
give me-
too late, guys. I have done your bits in corporate.
You already done. You just
Already-
assumed consent has been
Yeah, I
given.
just assumed it's like they're my friends. Why would they have? I mean,
This
would
guy's
find
like,
us.
he has premises where he's like, so I'm from Bengal. and I'm from Odisha.
they're like, where are you from?
Kerala. Just say
You guys
your-
know the Mallu part of the Dil Se song?
Sir, in this 30 minutes you take.
Because they're not listening for the entire 40 minutes.
Army. I'm army.
I'm army. What a life this guy is.
like, man, can I open for you? No, but can I do your material?
No, that's the thing. No, because corporate, when sometimes you're doing this, like audience filtering in and filtering out.
Yeah.
They go into the
that's
dining
great.
area, all this. So they don't know. In the beginning, they Orissa. When they come back, you can tell I'm from Bengal.
Different audience. It's a different
Different
audience.
audience.
Yeah.
Then what do you have?
Then
Madam?
they send a Mercedes Benz to pick me up.
Okay.
Nice. So this story is building up so
For
much.
2
I'm
hours, for 2 hours, I'm like prepping for corporate material.
Hmm.
I'm like all material I've like released. I'm like, okay.
It's like, this is where they laugh.
Like a singer.
I can imagine the Mercedes driver just looking.
and the worst part
Your
is
turn to make a noise.
and the worst part is that I have to like after this I have to do 30 minutes and then they have new office bearers for the Rotary. I have to call them on and I got extra money for this. I have to call them on with some like quirky treasurer like and for next guy, the guy to whom you should ask, where's the money, honey? Give it up for the
So did you write this or they wrote it?
They wrote
Okay.
They wrote it.
Oh my God.
They wrote
Nice
it.
question.
And-
He had replied, no, I wrote it.
And I had to do that. I had to sit in a dais and do that. And dude, after 30 minutes, mommy, I'm just like, so treasure, where's the money, honey?
Like Tambola, dude. Like 2 fat ladies, 88.
Dude, imagine you bombed and this killed.
yeah.
Oh.
They're like after the show, they're like, I liked your my money, honey. That was very good.
Did it do well?
No, dude.
No,
Okay,
you
it
said-
was getting. So basically, what is happening is when the office bears are called, they'll clap, right? So I'm not letting them stop. So I'm just like by the time they're like, okay, treasurer, where's the money? Give it up for the Donald Trump of this place.
so you're speaking
the outgoing president. And all those. I'm just speaking over that, and I'm like, come. Just like
No,
this.
but those jokes only you can tell what kind of jokes these guys like the Donald Trump and all this American.
Bro, I
references.
saw the money and I said yes, bro.
Of course. I mean, no,
It was
deny
a
that.
lot
No
of
shame in
money.
that.
I saw the money, honey. I saw the money.
No
and-
shame.
And
Yeah.
it was, whatever. It was a pure
Yeah.
cash deal.
No, that
But,
one. I remember I was telling you about that like fuck all corporate that I did for like real like too rich. Like when I googled their name, their net worth was like some 3,000, 4,000 crores.
Oh.
Like I got hired for that gig and
You got paid like 20K for 30 minutes, no? For that one?
yeah 25. I didn't know it was
Wait a
them.
second, their net worth is 3,500 crores.
Yeah, something like 4,000 crore.
Ask him how much he got.
25,000.
Dude,
So-
you understand at least the guy who booked you, he's 25 lakhs.
Listen, yeah.
He's like, that guy would have called him, dude, I'm trying for 5K more. He was getting 25 lakhs, 5,000.
Generally, managers keep 10%. He gave him 10%.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that is like, you should.
So the thing was, this came from event manager.
He's like, bro, I got the gig for you. I deserve 25 lakhs, 5,000.
Dude,
So
that's
the-
unbelievable.
It was
dude.
through an event manager. You guys know this, my event manager as well. You guys know, we've all worked with him.
Okay.
So, no, I'm not going to name him. Of course I'm not. So, they booked a cab for me. It was near Hampi. And early morning cab.
Did you
Where-
sightsee at least?
Where were you? Oh, okay, sorry.
the cab.
Bangalore.
No, carry on.
Bangalore.
I misunderstood. Yeah,
Okay,
go
okay.
on.
It was
The gig was in
Hampi?
Hampi. They booked a cab. I went morning. So, I don't even know these clients. They said they are like into mining industry. That's what they said.
Oh.
I was like, okay. And
This
they didn't
guy
tell me
would
the
have
name
killed
of the thing, okay. Of course, their poster is there in his wall. Like,
ISM
so I
Dhanbad,
went
bro.
there and it's like a village. Like when the car going from a railway crossing, full village.
Yeah.
And suddenly I see this huge compound wall and then just going from entrance comes. We go in, I see a private runway. And on the private runway, I see Aston Martin and Bugatti.
25,000.
Bugatti. And Aston Martin and Bugatti, they are racing. These guys are racing and I'm looking on the cab that Swift Desire they booked me. On the cab I'm looking. These guys are racing.
Dude,
I
that
go,
is
my
just-
cab goes inside and parks in a place. I see a private chartered flight is going. They're parking the chartered flight. People have just gone in and they're like some 10 people, 12 people in this huge lounge, private building sitting there. And there's like a guy who's like always around them. In the sense like you can't even go near.
Handler
Kind of thing. And I
Bodyguard
just like, and that guy came and spoke to me. Is like, so I asked him, am I going to perform there in that room? Like, where's the stage? I need to do sound check and all. Sound check and all. I said, they're like, no sir, you're not performing there.
You know what?
Listen.
You're not performing there.
Sound check.
He pointed to the runway. He's like, you're performing in the runway. In the middle
There
of the
was a
runway.
stage on.
No, in
No,
the
the
runway.
runway
Asta.
was the stage.
Was it what? And the flight, they were landing a flight at that point in time.
It was a private this thing. So only one flight that day. That was theirs. This private
So
runway is
the
there.
two cars are racing behind like
How far were the people away from?
No. It was 12 people. There's
Okay.
just a guy and his wife.
Private
It's
party.
or wife's or someone's birthday.
Dude.
So they've just called their 10 friends.
And they're
And
sitting
they are from
close to you.
Bombay.
They're sitting on the runway. only.
They've created a full sofa setup. And when I looked at the runway, it's plain. I'm
Is
like,
there
what am I
any-
going to do
any
over there?
roof, anything?
That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
What I'm going to do this? I was
3,500
like, give me
crores.
half an hour, 1 hour. You'll see everything will be ready. And then they got this old school caravan. like a steel thing and like full decoration, lightings, everything done, and like a full sofa setup. And like a mic and amp, everything for me. Within like 1 hour, they got it ready. And this thing they're ready, all these things, these guys finished racing. And they're like, chalo, thoda drinks वगैरह पीते हैं. And then these guys went in, and that gap you have to do it. You can't do it in front of them.
Yeah.
That's how rich these guys are. So I'm
Dude, either they only know one comedian in India.
Or they don't know comedy.
No, they didn't know me. They didn't know me. So it was like an event. So this guy who hired me used to do event for him all
Dude,
the
you
time.
should have on the mic. You should be, you know, fuck you guys. Pay me 25,000.
Dude, it was in
like,
the middle.
We gave 25 lakhs. That's when you find out how much that guy is
Dude, I'm
pocketing.
pretty sure the driver who took you got more than
I'm pretty sure.
Isn't that too? Dude, that's too less, right?
That is
was
a
insane.
crime.
So
That
thing
is a
was,
crime.
it was so unbelievably
Private
bad.
runway,
I was supposed
dude.
to do 45 minutes, and I
What?
not what 30 to 45
Oh,
minutes I was
that's
supposed to do.
till 2
And then I
minutes.
got so angry. I'm like, first 2 jokes I did, I'm laughing. I like looked at them. Dude,
You're laughing.
They are laughing.
Okay.
But
First
it's
the jokes you do it like, damn, that's funny.
First he said that truth, then no, that's not.
Between every joke is 25,000.
no, but the only silver lining was like I told them like I'm not gonna do clean. If you're okay, I'll do my dirty. And
Yeah,
they're like, do
you
everything.
won, bro.
That was the only silver lining. I mean, like I did my material.
At least they should.
Dude, they got the sperm and this one joke. I gave them that.
Oh, they got it
They
before
got
the
it.
YouTube family
Yeah.
got it.
They got it
They
for
didn't even
the.
know my name.
They got it for the lowest price.
Wow.
Anyone
they,
else
they
got
didn't
it.
even know my name.
Dude, that is a real time bomb. Like you might have done well, but that's a bomb life.
No, who
you,
told you I did well?
That's
oh, you
like.
didn't do well?
Okay.
Oh, so that's how you won by bombing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you didn't give them a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
They didn't have a great time. They were okay.
Ah,
They were
it's-
happy to for me when I said, "Can I wrap it up?" They're like, "Yeah, please."
They had
No,
a.
a lot of the times you agree for a rate, and when you reach there, I'm like, man, I made a
Of
mistake.
Oh, this was one of the worst.
Of
like
course.
This is
This
it will
is
never
horrible.
happen to
This
a
is
lot
too
of
much.
This
people.
is unbelievable.
Runway,
3,000
private
people.
runway, performing on a private
You
runway.
didn't know
Bro,
anything.
Bugatti, like Aston Martin's parked next to
Listen,
me.
you didn't know anything about
Plus
the client.
10
people only.
This is a like you have to know something.
you
about
have
the
more
client.
friends
This is the
than
problem.
them.
They said we won't tell you. No, you have
Yeah.
to tell. You can't not tell anything.
This is true.
They didn't tell him anything about the client, right?
They said the
hide
gig
that
is in Hampi.
information.
And
You
you
can't not know anything.
No,
Correct,
there is.
correct.
You have to be like, hey, actually, I need to know the audience so that I can prepare. You have to use
Yeah,
those
yeah,
words.
exactly.
No, but when you say that, they only say things like women, men, age difference, age gap, all these things only they
What
tell
are
you.
you, marriage?
Yeah.
Age gap, I meant, sorry.
Did you
Right.
ask?
Target
Did you
audience.
ask that? Hey, now, how long has it been? Anand, how long has it been since this gig?
Pretty long.
Huh?
So I think pre-pandemic. So.
Just call him and ask, bro, how much did you make for that gig? Ask the event manager.
Now you can at least call him and be like, dude, it's been a while. Now let's be honest.
Yeah. And just ask him and like with
Why
this
would you think
conversation.
he will be honest?
No,
He's
let
still
him tell.
working it. Dude, you guys know this guy. That's the problem.
He's just saying give it a shot.
Yeah, and then
No
then
point.
then catch him. Just catch.
Yeah,
this
it's
guy.
like record the whole conversation.
No, dude, that I'm pretty.
You know what? You know the location, right? Go back.
Dude, do you remember?
Ask them.
Wait a
I don't know the
second.
location.
Just find out which date was your gig, right? And then see what he did. Did he buy after that? gig? just to see.
Just next
Dude,
day.
go Jack Ryan
This
on
guy in
him,
my
huh?
college fest,
Yeah.
the organizer of our department
Yeah.
fest, next day he bought an Enfield.
Yeah.
Dude, there is always, even in these movies where they
Yeah.
fucking rob a bank and the guy who owns the gang is like, dude, don't do any silly
Yeah,
purchase.
this is
Then
Goodfellas.
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 Yeah,
true.
coats and all
Yeah.
that.
See, this is Jack Ryan. The whole premise is based on that. Follow the money. And that's how you find the terrorists.
Yeah, I'm not, but
Dude,
that, you should follow the
They
money.
took you.
don't
They
follow
did
this
take
guy.
you blindfolded. It looks like I think they took him blindfolded till the runway. He
Dude, but
didn't
they
know
were
where.
very hesitant. They were like,
Oh.
when these guys are after they were standing and playing, I wanted to use the restroom. And there's only one which they showed me before. When I was going there, like, no, don't go there. I'm like, why restroom? No, they have gone so that area, so you don't go there.
Cocaine.
No, I don't know what they were doing, but yeah.
So you're not even
But
allowed to
they're
go
treating you
near
like
them.
shit.
Yeah, you should not. Like, they
So where did you peed on the runway?
If you did that, that is like.
That's
I
so
another
went
bad.
level.
closer to the runway. Like, near the runway, there was a bush. I just went
Dude, you
to
have to ruin.
Did you? Was
somewhere,
there a
man.
plane in that runway somewhere? No.
Chartered flight, I told you. One
Ah,
private
one
chartered
private
flight
chartered
just
flight.
landed.
At least they could have done the
Man,
gig
So
in the
these
flight.
guests, though the guests
Come
who had
on.
come, they landed like 20 minutes before I reached. They had come from Bombay. They were
Ah,
taken
they
on a
came in a
private
private
chartered
flight.
flight for this event, and they said they were going back tonight. They're like, we just here.
What level of cheap rich people are these, dude? That they brought.
I
Forget
think
that they paid less. They brought a person they don't know. They're so rich.
Yeah.
You think
Yeah,
they'll
they can
someone
get
else?
anybody.
This is basically
No, it's not that.
entertain us, bro. Entertain
Yeah.
us.
It's more like that. The handler, they're just like, you know what? I'm calling my friends. Just figure it out. Get some shit. So like alcohol.
Dude,
there's
at least if
games.
they did the gig on the flight, it would have been a nice.
now I'm
Oh,
sure.
nice
If-
to-
imagine they took the flight on the air and you
Dude,
performed.
yeah.
That is I will do that for 25.
That is fine. That's an experience.
Yeah, that I can. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But they just showed you, look how rich you are and you are not. Like
How
that's-
rich
yeah.
they are. Yeah, I
That's,
know.
that's exactly.
Oh yeah, I think that was one of my worst. I know. I've had way
that
worse
is not
gigs.
worse, but in life that is one of the lowest moments. So I would.
Yeah,
I
that
would
you can say. It's
that
not
you
a bomb
can-
show.
I'm
Are
just-
you a friend? I'm ashamed. I
No,
call
he's
you-
telling you next time
Bro,
somebody say
let's-
life's lowest moment, tell that.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
No,
dude,
I
like
think
I don't trust anyone over here, dude, because they've all done corporates together.
Do you remember when you, me, and Kelt did that gig? My
Yeah.
friend's dad.
Yeah.
So that time, Kelt was the main man. We were just like, we had 10-15 minutes. Maybe he had 15, I had 5 or something.
Oh, this is 2017-18.
Yeah. So my friend's dad, same friend his dad wanted a gig. He said, my friend is doing comedy. So I said, yeah, I'll do it. He said, can you do 1 hour? I said, yeah, I had 5 minutes or something. And I said, I'll bring these guys. Kelt opened. He called us. We performed. Then he closed. And it was one deadly poolside bomb. I remember next to the pool.
This is the gig your dad got.
no, my friend's dad.
His
gave
friend's
us.
dad.
friend's
we are
dad.
perform. So
Yeah.
I remember because one auntie came and told me because I was doing one set about how my parents are sexist, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that bit? After the show, she comes and like, how can you talk about your parents like that? She took it personally, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
how can you talk about your parents like that? And I had to
Brutal.
like,
But this is my friend's dad.
But this is. Oh, sorry. You
He
said.
came outside after the show. He just like from his jacket, he took out the money. He's like, how much? My son said, take. Okay, go.
Wow, man. Wow.
Bro, that money thing, nobody can beat the Somnath. I told you that. I think I've told you the Tirchi show, right?
hey man, don't.
Oh, dude, it's hilarious. So it's a Tirchi show. It's for a wedding, Marwadi wedding. It's on the terrace of a 3-star hotel
Hmm.
with Shamiana and stuff. Okay,
Okay.
it's like and it's not even good Shamiana. You know
Yeah.
the Shamiana.
Got it.
And so we're supposed to put together 30 minutes. So we know it's a less. So like you do 10, I'll do 20.
Yeah.
We say tell this thing. And this guy goes first. He bails. He bails 7 or 8. You bailed, I think.
Whatever
bailed
time
7.
he has to
You
do.
went
This
first,
guy-
and then I bailed. You went first. You
Haan,
did your
correct.
time.
Yeah. I said I'll go first. I'll do like 15 something, 20. I'll call you on. You do 15. So I went. I did 15 or 16, and I called him on. And this guy bailed in. I think 11 or
Yeah.
7 minutes.
7. Not 7. I think 10. He bailed. Okay. He bailed.
This guy he
No,
bails
I-
everywhere, bro.
Dude, I didn't bail. They were done. Right? There is a
This
difference.
guy never does his time in the
So
corporate
he
show.
he bailed. he
Leave
came-
them on a high. That's
Bro, that is not even the funniest part. Okay. So I got the gig.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I got the gig. And
Bro,
he bailed.
I
and we
got
had
the
spoke-
gig, man. You don't remember. It's a Hindi gig. We went, but we performed in
Hey,
Hindi.
man.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah,
That is not the funny
everything
part.
he's saying.
Yeah,
That's
you
not the
did
funny part.
more time, but it was Hindi
That's not the
gig.
funny part. Okay, fine. Yeah, he got the gig. Okay, whatever it is, he got the
Yeah.
gig.
Yeah.
And we were talking. They are fine. The family is not saying anything like bad or anything. They're like, "Beta khana ka," all that shit is going on. Okay, so we go to our room and we have a bus to catch and all this. We come back to the room and then the guy comes who hired us. He has a fucking bag, like those
You,
bags that
in
they keep
in
on-
weddings, they have that cash so that it can
Yeah.
give
Yeah,
to
anytime
everybody.
you
Like
need-
he's
anytime you
that-
need the
you
urgent
need-
cash.
You know that
Cash,
that's the cash
literally,
guy, dude.
yeah,
That's-
it is.
Actually, I was eyeing him before the show also. I'm like, just see.
Yeah, you can see it and
Yeah.
recognize
It's
that's
like
the
quick,
guy.
easy access. like-
So he came. He told how much is the payment. I think I don't know how much it was.
30 minutes is what,
30K or something like that, and he's counting. Okay, and it's 2,000. Counts and he gives it to Somnath.
Hey man, this is like you're making it romantic.
He gives it to Somnath. Somnath gives me 15,000. He gives 15, and then he gives me like he counts. He gives me another 1,000, 2,000 bucks. Like Anand, you did more material, so you deserve 2,000 more.
was
And I'm like,
I wrong, dude?
That's when that three Idiots music would have played back. Ye hawa saath aao.
Dude, this
Oh,
is
man.
this gig is also exact. Dude, we had so many gigs which are like so similar. I'm like, when will they learn? Is what I always.
Yeah, it's a constant mistake by them, and
Yeah.
you keep exploiting
It's
it.
like you guys went for Amir's wedding and we were doing a gig for there's one some
Marwadi wedding, no?
Not
No,
Marwadi
this is
wedding.
not Marwadi.
This is like kids. There's a community. They were awarding their best, the kids who perform the best in school and
Oh,
colleges.
God.
They were this is how
Some
it
of
is.
the
That's some
lamest
society
things you
award
get
It was,
from
yeah,
somebody.
but
Yeah.
very rich, like
Yeah.
some Taj or something. like
Society
that.
Oh,
award.
nice.
Very rich, and they originally we were supposed to do 15 minutes, right? Fine, and their time is like they don't have time anymore, and they're like, can you guys do 20 minutes? And we're like, oh come on,
Yeah. Oh, come on.
yeah, man. And then this is what he said. He said, you guys can go together on stage also. Right? now, ordinarily we are smart enough to understand, but right around that time, bumping mics had come out.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
You know, bumping mics is a show on Netflix, and we thought, why not start here? Right? What is the best
We should
way?
be the first.
Before getting on stage, we are like rehearsing our the mic thing. We're rehearsing.
Yeah.
Like,
we rehearsed the mic thing, the bumping
Not
thing.
the lines. Not the lines.
The most important part. Like, say some shit, bro. Let's do this.
the funny part was, we went on stage, we did one joke, we missed the mic.
The thing that you practiced. The thing that you practiced.
Crossing my.
Bro, but I'm sorry what I did after that. I knew this is gonna bomb, so I'm like, thank you guys. Now Anand will start the show and I will come.
You walked off, and I'm just standing there. I was like, what the fuck?
This guy is the worst guy to do a gig with. Like this. He will throw you under the bus.
Every gig.
Dude, I'm like, this
Every
guy.
gig is throwing you under the
This guy
bus.
is so selfish.
No, dude, I'm like,
Only Anand can handle this.
Yeah.
dude, he's not doing
He's
it
like, now Anand will do 45 minutes.
I'm waiting. Is Anand gonna say it? Is Anand gonna say it? It's not gonna work, right? So I'm like, guys, thank you so much.
Sweating.
Yeah.
Sweating.
I'm like, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for
You know
inviting
what?
us.
I remember now because of you.
Oh,
That
I
ISRO
get-
gig also. I was like, you go first. He's like, bro, I always go first with Somnath. You go.
Hey,
Because of
hey,
you.
Yeah.
That on me.
This guy.
You know, the reason was different, but this is funny. This is way funnier.
No.
What reason was it was Jan first. It was like I was drinking with my friends till 3.
Fair enough.
And then I came in the morning, I'm like hungover, and this guy like fucking CISF soldiers holding gun and all. I'm like, dude.
Hey, this is that New Year only, no? The 31st what we did and
No,
then
no, no.
next
This is
day.
dude, I didn't have 2 corporates like back to back and
Oh,
all.
I thought you had.
Bro,
31st.
but that is like so lame to have a show on 1st Jan.
1st Jan, 8 in the morning, they're there.
ISRO, dude.
Dude, isn't it lame?
Wait a
Dude?
minute,
very
it's an
sad.
early morning show.
early morning,
Scientists
8
are
in the
great,
morning.
but isn't it lame to have a show on 1st Jan 8 a.m.?
8 in the morning. This guy showed up at
Seriously.
7:45. I'm like, you
What is-
asshole. This guy's
What is this temple timings?
Lord, yeah, proper
8
temple.
a.m.
You reached late.
I reached
Are you
8.
sure it was first or second?
First, it was first.
Yeah?
I remember first because 31st I was out partying with
But
my
you were
friends.
drinking every night, so how do you know? It's
Not at that time. That
Every
was-
night he's like, bro, yesterday I drank, you go first.
Yeah, so thing was, that time I was living with my parents, so not so much.
Oh,
Not
bro,
every
you
day.
know it is 13th July. You know, I drink on 13th
Yeah.
July.
You know me.
So that night I didn't drink because my friends are like, dude, drink more. I'm like, bro, I have a gig in the morning. I have to sleep, and I went to sleep by 3. And then I woke up at 7:30, got ready, immediately left. This guy was waiting for me there, and I showed up a little late. He was there before me, but yeah.
Yeah, I had gone to the back gate by mistake.
Yeah,
which
he's
is
going to the back.
way far away. It's like
Other
you
side.
can't, it's like inside. It's like Jeevan Bhima Nagar side. Like inside it is somewhere.
On map, it was showing that gate.
Yeah, you go there and that guy's like, sir, is gate se koi nahi
Was he
jata."
smiling? Was he,
He was
smiling? So
smiling.
he knew. Everybody
It's like
comes there.
nobody enters from this gate. This is only exit.
How did you go
Yeah.
there? From Indiranagar straight?
Auto, yeah.
He just
Oh.
looked like on map.
Not-
I said
Dambalur road.
ISRO. This thing, it took me there.
Oh.
I assume that's
You
the
didn't have ISRO front gate. I think.
And he's like front gate. Then when you get to the front gate, you're like, bro, this. How can I not come here? and
Yeah.
go there? This is
And it's such
amazing.
5
and now-
minutes from your house.
Now they renovated it. At that time it was
Yeah,
like
it
a
was
shitty
not.
entrance.
You couldn't tell, dude. People
And that was
would have
shitty
lived for
entrance.
years and not
Dude.
known ISRO.
That was
No,
shitty
man.
entrance. No
Yeah.
one trust me.
I
Yeah.
have seen it.
It was. They made
No.
a really beautiful entrance.
Now
in the
it's a
last
very good entrance.
4-5 years back. It was not
But
there.
ISRO, okay, the garden was not there, but
By the
ISRO
way,
was
it's not
written like
written
this.
ISRO.
It was
It wasn't
never.
written ISRO.
It was like you would pass it and no one would
In
know. also.
2015, it was not there.
And also he's and
Really?
what
Yeah,
was
yeah.
written? It was UN Rao's
Yeah.
research center.
Yes, that's it.
It was written UN Rao's
You are.
research center.
You are Rao.
Ah, you are Rao.
I
Sorry, my
remember
bad.
because I had put on a story. You are Rao. No, you are.
Bro, do you have to say that again?
I am Rao. Then who are you?
Come on, man. You are Rao.
Disaster. Yeah, it was You Are Now Research
Yeah.
Center, and it was very hard to
No,
find.
it's dude. I'm not the only one who has thrown anybody under the bus. This guy, remember this guy. So we are doing the New Year's gig, 31st gig, and this is the gig which, like, we should say
Okay,
no to
wait,
this
wait,
gigs.
wait.
I'll tell you.
You listen to the story
Huh.
and tell me if I threw him under
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bus.
So this is the first of all. This is in while going to the airport. There is an apartment,
It's the last apartment before the airport.
Devanandi.
Godrej, some Godrej apartment, little high end
Godrej
apartment.
apartments, got
They
it.
call me. We need to discuss. I go there. These guys watch my video in front of me.
They're watching already, huh?
No,
And you showed up for the gig.
No.
No, for the...
They called me for a meeting. This is before I
They
had.
called you for a meeting till the airport.
No. Till that. Before I had
Yeah.
any videos on YouTube.
But still, like, till
You went
like,
almost to the
Yes,
airport for a meeting.
yes.
Hebbal event.
They had like we have this meeting you have to attend.
Wow.
Bro,
What the fuck?
And that time I had no videos and you
Yeah,
were
yeah,
just
yeah,
starting
fair.
to get corporate shows, so you
Ah,
had
that's
to.
good, yeah, got it.
You go there, these guys watching my video and like this. And I am laughing. That's pretty funny. I wrote that.
That's very funny.
I am doing, and then they finalize the gig. I'm like, thank God, dude. After that, if they rejected
Yeah.
it, I would have-
Yeah.
somebody would have died there.
Dude,
for sure.
wow.
I was very pissed. Got the gig. Jyotir and me are doing right. we
He's
were
opening for you, you're doing.
Yeah, he's
okay.
doing. You doing what?
15 I did and you did a 20. I guess.
20,
25
25.
something.
When
Yeah.
you-
15 and he did 20.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
25,
You
25.
No, that's how. Because
But when did you bail?
we wanted to. I didn't bail. Now they told us this is the apartment. Everybody will be there. I had no idea the kids will be there. Right?
Apart.
But so what she did is
Okay.
like I'm
So
like
it's a badminton court. They have removed the net and
Yeah.
they're doing there.
Yeah.
Got it,
it's a
understood.
big area.
Yeah.
Right. And how did she call you on? Just tell the story.
So she says, guys, this is one of the greatest night for you guys. We have the best stand-up comedian of Bangalore. But before that, let's bring on Jyotin Patro. And they don't know who Jyotin Patro is. They think it's just some random guy.
Oh,
No
God.
credentials.
No credentials.
Just some
Just
guy.
my name.
But before that, oh,
Citizen.
This guy goes up, does his material, and then this guy is like, guys, you guys ready for the best comedian?
Who had the worst? Who had
no,
the
I
worst?
think Jyoti's the winner. I'm sorry.
And then
I'm
I
sorry.
go up, they're like, best, let's see, dude. They're like looking at me, and yeah, then it happened, dude.
But you bombed. You bombed or you
Yeah,
had
bombed. I did one dog that peeing on the dog joke. The kids were like chee and laughing. So I'm like, yeah, I
Ah,
killed.
that's a kill. That's
I
a kill.
think
That's a
I
kill.
killed. That is
Good.
like,
No,
Good
even
one.
I have done a gig for Godrej, but in Chennai, but same. It was like that. It was like not in apartment, not even built. It's like they're still building. So they people who bought the apartment, they're
Early.
throwing a function for them. So like in their office. And all kids and all showed up. One kid is running around me. I just used the kid for like 15 minutes. I'm like, yeah, my time is done. I was talking to the kid doing
Yeah.
crowd work. They
Nice.
loved it. They were like the kid part was the funniest. 'Cause that's
Yeah,
what they
dude,
want. They
when
don't
they
want your
put the
material.
kids in front, it's over, man.
Yeah, it was
I also
over.
did one show like 2 months back. Same, the parents are at the back. They went right at the back. They sent all the kids and their parents. So only old people and young, really
where
small
was this?
people.
Where was this? I didn't
In
know.
a building again.
Huh?
A building
In Bangalore.
Bangalore,
Ah.
outskirts.
Oh,
again.
this is just... Okay, tell.
So I asked them what is the age group of the audience. They said our target's like a wealth
8
management.
to 80.
Our wealth management group. They're like our target is it's the working
Bro, also,
professionals.
first of all,
Yeah.
if you're doing in a society, you can't age group. Like, what kind of people live in society? Nobody can.
That's
find
not
that.
what. Arey, it's not for. It's for a wealth management group. So it's like
Okay.
people who will invest money, and they're like, this is our target.
So what you don't want them to have families.
This is our target age group. They said, yeah, so they'll be like 30, 40 year old. I'm like,
Okay.
perfect,
Okay.
beautiful.
Ah, okay.
They
that's
were
good.
there, but they were at the buffet. They
Ah.
sent their parents and their kids to
Kids.
the front. Only old and young people in the front.
Nah, God, oh, that's a
Fucking
terrible gig,
brutal.
dude.
It's
That's a
like
terrible gig.
the whole gig is you say one bit because you have to.
Ah.
Then you address how the whole person reacted,
and
how
how
the
the
kid
kid
reacted. And
Ah.
every joke after I'm doing like this to one kid and they're laughing at that. The parents are laughing.
You did this?
Yeah, because the parents are laughing like he's having to do this to get a laugh. And then they are laughing.
Oh, they understood that context.
Yeah, I told like, bro, this is like...
No, they're laughing at him dying.
Is this the bit
Ah.
where you were talking to somebody standing in the balcony? Is this the
That is the same one more gig that is.
That you have done.
My uncle's apartment. You went there, right?
No, that you have done.
Dreammakers.
Yeah.
Huge one. Yeah.
I was
You
like,
lost
I was like,
everybody
bro,
in the
here it's all bad. There was all old people here.
Yeah.
There was one guy in the balcony. I'm like, bro, why are you laughing? Come down. Come down. You've not paid for this ticket, right? And that,
I've done the same. Even I've
Yeah.
done it. I
Yeah,
performed
so-
in this one that World Trade Center. You know, behind that there was an apartment. So
Yeah.
one lady gave me, and she said, "Anand, you have to host." And I was like, "Fuck it." Then she told me the lineup. I'm like, "I have to host." I went talking. Nobody's laughing.
Mantri, right? Will be
Yeah,
probably.
Mantri or something.
Yeah.
That opposite that mall, Orion Mall.
Orion Mall.
Yeah, so I was performing, fucking nobody, like 4 girls and then 2 guys in this apartment. I'm like, hey, come no, please come no.
Yeah.
Nobody's laughing at me.
Yeah.
They're standing and laughing at me. They're not coming. They're not moving. They're like, no.
Dude, once these apartment gigs are the worst.
Yeah,
Like, what,
yeah.
and especially if they do it outdoors. Like,
No,
this was outdoors.
you know why
It's
they
over.
do it? No, that apartment gigs. Most of the time, it's like they have whatever their society president and all. They hear, oh, their apartment had a comedian.
Yeah.
Let's bring a comedian.
That's it.
Which
Yes,
is good for us.
yes.
Like,
Once
do
the
it.
No,
gig
it's not
is-
just because of that. It's one more reason is that when these guys sell the apartments, the thing they tell. We'll every
If
year we'll
cultural
have
events.
cultural
Ha,
events, we'll
ha,
do
ha.
recreational activities.
Correct. No, but
And then these guys ask, you promise, where are these things?
yes.
This is why you're taking maintenance from us, right? Where are these things? That's when they have to organize.
They have to do it. They can bring a singer and all, but they are like, okay, comedy is also working these days. They have no
Yeah.
idea how the
They
game.
have no idea what the comedians were not.
Yeah.
Dude, once I remember the gig is going so bad that I was out of anger. I did overtime. I was like, I'm not leaving. I'll ruin your night. I'm not going only.
This is actually good revenge, dude.
Yeah.
I
That is
like
actually
this
good.
revenge.
You
This is good.
try it. In the end, you at least feel like, you know what? They
Where
suffered
was this gig?
because of
Tell
me.
the gig.
Bangalore, again, outskirts, residential. This was the worst one I've done because, you know, where you tell them, like, keep the audience close to you. The audience was like, there was like half a kilometer between the stage and...
Oh yeah, they always
So I
make that
started
mistake.
on stage
Horrible.
and by the end I walked up till the audience and then they're like,
Dude,
no,
you
no.
did MC.
Then they're like, the advertising board is not coming behind you. We
So
need
you go
that.
back.
So I'm not going back, bro. I have to make them laugh little at least. So I said, beginning you captured, right? Those photos, you just share those.
You use that.
And that gig, I was like, yeah, all old people again. I was just like, I won't stop. I could see everyone is like, the guy is like, he's almost saying this, but he's not having he's
Yeah.
not being rude enough to say that.
Correct.
I'm like, oh, okay, 45 minutes. Let me keep going. Nothing. I did
That
nothing.
is a good revenge, dude.
I think easily 5 minutes in that, I was just like
but yeah,
standing.
you can do
and
that once.
Yeah.
You can,
Also,
that can't
if
be
you
your
have
weapon.
taken the advance, you can do it.
Yeah, this was advanced.
Yeah, if you take the full 100%
There was a
advance,
5-minute stretch in that I was just staring at people and like figuring out what to say with the mic in my hand, not saying anything. I was like,
Oh wow, like a fucking class teacher in 10th standard board.
hey,
exam.
you, ma'am, what are you enjoying? How can she enjoy? She's not listening.
no, so all these gigs, right? Sometimes in offices, you go, you look, oh, they had these gigs before. Sometimes the first time, right? That's where they tell you to do sound check and all. Don't they?
Yeah.
Like, can you
Yeah.
do the sound check?
Dude, one
Yeah.
gig I went and he's asking there, he's like, oh, did you bring your mic? I'm like, why will I bring mic, bro?
They think you're like a musician, guitar you carry, right? You have to
I'm
bring
like, why will I bring? I
No,
told.
sometimes they ask you, you bring your own sound system.
Yeah.
Oh, that is fine. In the meetings, you're asking like, but when you show up to the venue,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Show
they
up.
think you enter the venue with a mic in your hand, like,
Yo,
yo,
you know
yo.
why they asked? They're like, hey, in Claytopia, we saw you bring your own mic. Yeah.
That's why they hired you. Like, this guy comes with his amp and mic everywhere.
imagine he walked into that resident like with a mic and a fucking amp. That'd be hilarious.
Then I found out organizer brought it.
Maybe they
Yeah.
just brought you there.
They are the guy, event managers. That's their
Yeah,
job.
they bring
Actually,
it.
they are paying to hire the amp. They use your after your performance. They use it for
Their announcements.
They're like the comedian will do the sound check. His performance is the sound check. Like,
Yeah.
One Women's Day show I did. 30 minutes I have to perform. They have already paid. Okay, so I'm going on full confidence. 8th minute, like I'm bombing. Right? 8th minute, the organizer is like,
8 minutes.
I'm like, oh man.
Wait a second, 8th minute.
Yeah, 8th minute. The organizer is like, you know what?
Bro, this
End it.
happens only with comedy. No other gig has to go through that. Singing, fire dance, anything.
Because-
Listen, no,
Because-
I did 30.
Oh,
I'm really sorry.
You told him like you.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, you are talking to a professional over here.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't know
tell
how
me.
we can spend time
Yeah.
on the stage.
Yeah. Oh, that is so funny.
I
that
got
you-
them, lost them, but it was horrible.
Oh yeah, the corporate is the worst, man. One of the worst. But that's the thing. Comedy, that's the double sword, like double this thing. Because sometimes the gigs will be so good. Like even corporate, sometimes they'll be like on board with you and it'll be so good, and sometimes
dude,
like complete.
half the struggle is the setup. If the setup is perfect by chance,
Yeah.
you can't do a terrible show.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
if they're
yes.
close to you, low ceiling by chance,
Oh,
closed
I did
room.
that. I did a gift for HP once. I got so lucky, dude. They
Yeah.
had like a personal auditorium
Yeah.
with like 150 seater,
Exactly.
and they had 120 people or 30 people. They said like, we'll fill this up, and
Yeah.
everybody watches comedy. Like I asked how many of comedy, almost 90% raised their hands.
Yeah.
They all saying names like Rahul Subramanian, everything. I'm like, dude, this is comedy audience.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Then it's
unbelievable.
best.
Very nice.
Then
I'll
you
tell you
don't
one-
mind going
No,
more
they
long.
think that okay in YouTube videos they have no idea. Also, why would anybody do research?
Yeah.
They think that okay, if a comedian is doing jokes, it works.
Yeah,
they don't
think
understand
that.
how much a room affects
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
performance.
yeah, they have no
They
idea.
can't
They have
figure
no
that
idea.
out. Also,
You have to tell them everything. I realized because I did one gig, they were like, "What do you need? Your requirements, right?" So I was like, "Okay, let me give them like they don't know anything." I said, "Lighting if possible, stage if it's there, closed room because it's a rich client." They were like, "Okay, do I
They
didn't
can
know."
build a room.
I didn't know. I have to tell them that there have to be chairs for the audience. They were standing. The whole show they were
mistake.
standing, dude.
I
the
think it's
whole
a all
hilarious.
mistake.
Show.
You didn't say chairs.
That flip, I didn't say.
They were
it.
standing with drinks in their hand and they're moving around. It's so tough.
How was your
dude.
show? Standing ovation, bro.
Yeah, standing
You
ovation
can't-
from the first minute.
Dude, how can you complain? He's like, where are the chairs? Hey,
Yeah.
you didn't write that in the
Yeah,
email.
I that's why I didn't complain. I got to the point where the chairs. No,
And so
they were
Shamik like,
standing.
oh man, I didn't.
Then I told there's one door. I'm like, you lock the door when I start. Don't let them. He's like, done, bro. And people were trying. I saw people from. They were like trying to go and they're like, no, you
So
can't.
imagine in the mail they are like, oh, everything you have mentioned is sorted. This guy is like, oh, today how can I go back?
Great gig.
It's
Oh,
like how in Triple X they shut the
Then
door
they're
and
like-
murder people with gases.
No,
They like shut the door and they're like now
They
stand up.
like how they asked you, you brought your own chairs, right?
dude, this show like in the middle because the front people are listening
Yeah.
and the family who has booked, they are all laughing and all. But the back people are drinking. There's a bar at the back.
Of course, you
So
can't come to
every
bar.
two jokes, the family is like shh, shh, and for like 3 minutes shh is happening.
Jesus.
So I have like all that shh time I'm counting in my set. Right?
Of course you do.
Of
Why
course,
won't you
counts.
count?
Of course, we are on stage.
But standing, I didn't even know I have to tell chairs you have to add, dude.
So that is
learned a
just
very
insane.
tough
Let's remember that, man.
Yeah,
Just
you
tell-
have to tell me.
I think you're done, right?
Yeah,
Ticket
yeah.
sales
Let's
once.
wrap.
Let's wrap it up.